Hey guys, BlueCommander here and welcome back to another video. Today I have a little gift for you this Christmas. I've created Christmas food and drink data pack. This command is just a data pack and does not have a one command version. However, it does come with a very cool texture pack, as I know how much you will love texture packs. All textures in today's video were made by Joshua Stone, as he is really good at these things. I got permission to use some of his Christmas mod textures for this data pack, so make sure you check out his channel and give him a sub for him being kind enough to let me use them. Also, while we're shouting out things, this great map is made by Endora, so check out their page on Planet Minecraft, I guess, in the description too. Anyway, enough of what other people are doing, let me show you my data pack. This data pack is a 1.14 snapshot data pack, but it will also work for 1.14. Just check the description, it'll be updated with all supported versions. Also, the reason these heads are kind of glitched out is because of the newest snapshot, it's not the data pack or anything. Anyway, enough rambling, let me show you the installation at the end, and then we can jump into it right now. So I made this with the intention of survival players being able to use it, so they all have different perks and recipes, etc. If you want to use them in creative, you can just run the command right here, /function christmasfood::get_all, and that will give you every single new item. It's worth pointing out though, that these new food and drinks don't replace any items in the game, but because of this, these items are unobtainable in the creative menu. So let's just go through the items and their recipes now. First of all, we have an empty mug. Mugs are a way of storing Christmas drinks, and you can craft one by dropping an iron ingot and a glass bottle on the floor. I've completely reworked the crafting technique from the past, so before you could only drop one item at a time like so, but now you can drop as many as you like, so I could drop both of these 63 and I'll make a 63 empty mugs. Furthermore, with this technique you can drop a different amount of each ingredient for the floor craft and it'll calculate the most that it can craft from that pile. So say I drop these 5 iron ingots and these 2 glass bottles, it'll give me 2 empty mugs and leave 3 iron ingots that I still haven't used. This makes floor crafting a much better fail-proof system than before, and I'll probably make a video in a few days about how I did it. For those asking why floor crafting and not crafting tables, you can give items in the crafting table recipes, but you cannot use MBT yet, so it just wouldn't work with all these items. Anyway, now we have our empty mugs, we can make a milk mug by dropping a milk bucket on it. Some of these new items are stackable, and some aren't, based on whether I thought it made sense. All of the mug drinks, except the empty mug, are an example of this. Floor crafting system is also aware that it can't stack some items, so for non-stackable items, you do have to do it one at a time to prevent accidentally filling your whole inventory with a whole stack of non-stackable items. Items that aren't stackable are indicated in this showcase by having only one item in the chest, whereas ones that have whole stacks show it by having a whole stack. This milk mug is drinkable, but it doesn't actually give any effects because its primary use is to make the 2 other drinks. When you have a drink, you're returned with an empty mug. The 2 drinks that actually give you something are eggnog and hot chocolate. Hopefully their crafts are quite obvious, but if not, here they are. To make an eggnog, you drop an egg with a milk mug, and when you drink it, it gives you resistance 2, fire resistance 2, and water breathing 2 for 10 seconds. This can be useful if you just want a quick burst of, like energy, say you fell in lava in the nether, etc. And the hot chocolate gives absorption 5 and luck 5, which is really good say you're in a fight and you desperately need some health quickly. But again, it only lasts for 10 seconds. Now, not all of these items with this data pack use floor crafting. For example, 3 of the new items are gathered from random loot in structure chests. Those 3 items are ginger, peppermint seeds, and mistletoe berries. There aren't any structures in this world to demonstrate, but these chests right here have MBT that randomly get loot, and as you can see in a moment, if I just place one down, there are items randomly appearing, and ginger was one of them right here. Let's check the second chest, see what's here. We got some peppermint seeds, and hopefully the third one will have mistletoe berries. No, I didn't add some more ginger, but that's the luck with randomization. I will go over each of these items, don't worry, but let's start with the mistletoe berries. These act as a trap, so when eaten, they will reward you with 3 hunger bars, however, you get poisoned for 30 seconds, so they aren't really worth it. It isn't used in any recipes, so it's mainly just for tricking some unsuspecting friends. Now personally, my favourite part of the whole data pack, the peppermint seeds. These seeds are a new crop that can be farmed just like normal seeds. That means we need to farm the land, keep it hydrated with water, and plant the crops to let it grow. Remember, this data pack replaces nothing, so to achieve this, I gave it the same look as when it's growing wheat seeds. However, wheat seeds still work perfectly fine, and these seeds can be distinguished by their heart effect. As I said, it works just like normal seeds, so bone meal and random tick speed both affect the growth of these. When a plant grows fully, it will become a peppermint bush. These bushes can be harvested to get a peppermint leaf. These leaves are used in quite a few recipes. Overall, I'm super happy with how this turned out, and I'll probably be making a data pack just of this new crop technique. If you break a plant obviously early, it won't give you any normal seeds, it'll give you the peppermint seeds back, so don't worry about it using the wheat texture, it's completely distinguished. So let's have a look at what these leaves are for.
And Happy New Year!
If you craft them with a piece of sugar red, you can make yourself some peppermint candies. But what is sugar red, I hear you ask? Well, this data bag adds 3 new types of sugars, sugar red, green and blue. As you can see down here, the crafts are pretty self-explanatory. You just drop them with the appropriate dye. Let me quickly show you how to make them. As you can see, that's blue. If I now drop the green, that's green and red. So these sugars come up in later crafts, but right now we want the red sugar for the peppermint leaf to create our peppermint candies. These candies can be eaten for 2 hunger bars, as you'll see in a second when I just make them. So yeah, they can be eaten for 2 hunger bars. However, what I recommend doing with them is putting another piece of ordinary sugar with it. Doing this will create a candy cane. Candy canes can deal or gives you 4 hunger bars and also 15 seconds of jump boost. So it's definitely worth the extra piece of ordinary sugar. Before we move on, can we take a second to appreciate how cool this present is? The lid of it's literally come off because of the 1.14 head glitch I was talking about. But back on topic. The next item we have is sugar cookies. You can make a basic sugar cookie by 1 wheat and 1 sugar. All the sugar cookies give you 3 hunger bars, but more importantly, this sugar cookie can be used to make the other 3. The other 3 are a sugar cookie star, tree, and bell. These are all acquired by adding the same colour sugar with the sugar cookie. So the green makes the tree, the red makes the star, and the blue makes the bell. The sugar cookie star will give you 10 seconds of regeneration and fire resistance. The sugar cookie tree gives you 10 seconds of haste and night vision. And the sugar cookie bell will give you 10 seconds of dolphin's grace and water breathing. Now back to an item we found in the random loot earlier, ginger. Ginger can be used with a piece of sugar to make gingerbread. If I quickly get the ingredients here and I craft it. The gingerbread doesn't have any special effects, but it gives me 3.5 hearts. However, in my opinion, the more beneficial use of gingerbread is to make a gingerbread man by just dropping 1 piece of sugar red onto it. Gingerbread men also give 3.5 hearts, however they also give 5 seconds of strength for you to kill your enemies with, as you can see here. The final 2 foods in this data pack are 2 pies, apple pie and chicken pot pie. You can make the apple pie with an apple and an egg. Apple pie gives you 2.5 hunger bars and 20 seconds of speed from the sugar rush. You can make chicken pot pie with a cooked chicken and an egg. This pie gives you 3.5 hearts and 10 seconds of absorption. That was it for these features, let's get into the installation. To get the Christmas foods in your world, first click the orange button to download the data pack. Then, once you've done that, click the grey one to download the texture pack. Again, I did not create the textures for this creation. I just converted the textures to my own pack to use for my own purpose, and then I did the commands. Now what you want to do is locate your 2 downloads, and then do as follows. You need to open up your resource pack folder, and drag the one with the weird characters, the one which does not say build 1 in, or B1. And then just press done, and when you reopen, it should be there. Then you just have to select resource pack and then press done, and hopefully it'll be loaded. Now it's loaded, what you want to do is you want to select the world that you want Christmas food in, and then press edit and open worlds folder. In that folder, open the data pack one and drag and drop the remaining file into there. Then press save and open your world as usual. When it is open, just type /reload and you should get a message in chat letting you know that it's been installed. Now you can play around and use the food and drinks. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I spent 2 whole days straight before Christmas getting this ready in time. So if you're feeling in the Christmas spirit and want to show your appreciation, feel free to subscribe, it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for 600 subscribers, your support continues to blow my mind. Anyway, have a great Christmas and I'll see you all next time. Bye.